So recently, as a lot of you may know, there's been a lot of drama circulating YouTube in the past few hours. I personally have tried to avoid the drama as I don't really like to delve into it because all it really does is cause more of a shitstorm, divide people, and give Keemstar a lot of money. All of those are pretty much bad. But it's now literally reached the point where people are commenting on my video thinking I'm the person involved in the drama. So at this point I feel like I have to step in and give my opinion about the situation.
What is up, Idiot Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer No Fuckers Star. Let's get right into the news.
So for those that are blissfully unaware of what's going on, let me just fill you in real quick. PewDiePie is running for presidency. Someone actually rated the Smosh film 5 stars on Netflix. And I still haven't got my fucking Twitter unbanned. Oh, and also there's some feud between H3H3 and LEAFY is queer, but no one gives a shit about that. So like I said at the start of the video, I didn't want to talk about this. I hate inserting myself into drama because it just complicates things. And this is solely between LEAFY and H3H3. Why should I get involved? But the problem is, what people on YouTube like to do is they like to generalize. And just because me and LEAFY make similar content, I'm now involved with LEAFY, so therefore a lot of people are disliking my videos, leaving hate comments, all that juicy stuff. So I guess you could say in a way I've been propelled into the drama, like unwillingly. Now if some of you didn't know, recently H3H3 made a video on LEAFY, a video explaining what he dislikes about LEAFY's content and LEAFY as a person. Just a quick disclaimer before we jump into this video. This is going to be me giving my own opinions, but I'm going to try to remain neutral as much as I can. Just because I talk to one of these YouTubers more than the other doesn't mean I'm allowed to value that person more. That's totally unfair. You've got to see both of these YouTubers' arguments from both different angles. So what I'm going to try to do is bridge the gap between LEAFY and H3H3, and hopefully this will get resolved more, or I don't know, we can all just go on fucking drama alert. Keemstar needs another 12 grand, guys. Please, come on drama alert. I'm begging you.
Hey guys, just wanted to weigh in on something I've been thinking about for a while and just saw recently something that happened. Most of you guys probably know LEAFY is here, popular YouTuber who's been blowing up big time, and not only him but a whole genre of YouTubers of these kind of commentary channels where they show video game footage and then talk about some kind of video and react to a video. I've been putting off talking about this because it's just, I'm actually friends with these guys, so it's awkward and it's uncomfortable. But for some reason, we as a community have been giving these guys a pass. So what happened? LEAFY made a video about a guy like he usually does, calling him a fucking asshole, cringy, weirdo, you know, whatever, all the stuff he usually does. And it turns out that this guy is actually autistic.
Now Ethan's opening point is that LEAFY made a video that brought a guy with autism to tears. Of course this sounds really bad because obviously when you mock someone or joke with someone, you're expected for them to take it. If it's someone with autism or some kind of learning disability, they might feel it's a personal attack or they might just feel overwhelmed. The video in question's been deleted. LEAFY's totally wiped it off his channel, but I have it saved. I'm going to play it alongside Ethan's video to kind of give some comparison and balance to the situation.
And has a YouTube channel. He's a YouTuber. So essentially, he has made fun of someone who actually has a mental disability, and they made a video of themselves crying, saying they're getting death threats, and he's really upset.
Hello, folks. I'm having a difficult time right now because some people are threatening my life, threatening my family, and all I wanted to do was inspire people.
Now this looks fucking horrible, right? A guy with autism has literally been brought to tears by LEAFY's video because of the amount of harassment that he's getting. He just can't take it. He's literally having a breakdown. Honestly, after watching LEAFY's video on it, I got mixed messages. Part of me thought that he was just joking and it was just fun, but another part of me thought that he was really going in on this guy and being just a bit too aggressive, even if he didn't know he had autism.
Play those positive vibes!
Subscribe! Support! Stay positive!
Play that one more time, please. Just one more time.
Subscribe! Support! Stay positive! You know?
I'm sorry. Positive. But one of the strange things that I haven't seen yet is a grown man with a fucking fedora on, about to vlog himself and someone else in the middle of a fucking parking lot. Like, this dude is already cringy enough. He is vlogging in the middle of a parking lot with a fucking fedora on, okay? But this whole situation that he's creating is just really cancerous and fucking obnoxious. Like, get this, okay? He saves someone's eggs. Good for you. That's great, right? After that, he pulls out his camcorder, starts recording the chick, and then he starts giving her almost like it feels like orders. He's like, what I want you to do, and he's like fucking pointing at her, is I want you to do a good deed for someone else, okay? Okay. Have a nice day, you stupid fucking cunt.
But in my personal opinion, I think if Leafy knew that this guy had autism, which he didn't, he wouldn't have made this video, or he would have gone much lighter on the guy. The fact that Leafy didn't know about this guy having autism, he thought he'd have the ability to basically just do his normal jokes and the guy could actually take it.
I've been putting off talking about this because it's just, I'm actually friends with these guys, so it's awkward and it's uncomfortable.
Now Ethan makes a point saying that Leafy was his friend, so he put off making a video. But what surprises me is apparently Ethan gave Leafy no warning that he was making this video. But he was given no warning. There was no message saying, hey, I'm going to make a video on you. Might be a bit controversial, so just be ready. No warning whatsoever. And apparently they're friends. I mean, I'm just saying, if I was going to make a controversial video on a friend, probably give him some warning before I just stick it up on YouTube for the world to see. But the funny thing is, the reason why this situation has got so bad isn't because of Ethan and Leafy alone. It's honestly one of the most dangerous things ever, and it has destroyed entire channels, entire YouTube careers because of it. And of course I'm talking about herd mentality. Herd mentality, or mob mentality, describes how people are influenced by their peers to adopt certain behaviors, follow trends, and or purchase items. Herd mentality is nothing new. This has been going on, you know, as long as humans have been on the planet, pretty much. But with the internet and its promotion of anonymity, herd mentality is taken to a whole new level. Usually we don't do something because it's illegal. Like, for example, for those of you who drive a car, you wouldn't run a red light, not because it saves you time, but because it's illegal. But with the internet, it's really hard to identify people, and anonymity is really present. So in Leafy's case, his subscribers watched this video, got the impression that this is a bad person, and they took it upon themselves to comment hate on his video. And obviously the video alone that Leafy made may have impacted the guy, but not near to the extent that herd mentality affected him. Getting that massive inflow of hate and dislikes, I mean, fucking hell. When H3H3 made this video a couple hours ago exposing Leafy, I got some of the hate as well, and it felt like total shit. I had people calling me cancer, telling me to kill myself. I had more dislikes than I usually get. I got a fraction of the hate that was spilled out that evening, and it still made me feel like absolute shit. But what I have to do now is derail the topic about Ethan and Leafy's feud and bring a really important announcement to you. When I make a video on someone cringy or someone that's done something wrong, I make a variety of videos. It can be someone extremely relevant like Sam Pepper or Soulful Antonio, or it could be a kid on a channel with like 12 views and 4 subscribers, someone who no one knows about. But what I want to say is, please don't go and hate on their channels. It's not right. There's no justification for it. Usually when I humor someone in a video, it's a joke. I'm usually mocking myself more than the person in the video. What I absolutely hate is seeing me making a video, joking about a kid, making a few laughs, and then going on his channel the next day, and his videos are absolutely destroyed. Dislikes everywhere. Kill yourself. Get cancer. I feel disgusting. I know for a fact that you guys can do great stuff as well. Like, for example, look at Lieutenant Corbis. I gave her a shout out, and now she's got over 100,000 subscribers. She's growing amazingly. You guys did that. You brought her into relevancy. How about instead of disliking the video and hating on it, you like it instead, or comment something nice. Give them support, because at the end of the day, it's just a joke. I'm not doing a hate campaign against any of these people. And if you don't want to do that, just don't go on their channel. Don't view their content. If you don't enjoy it, then don't watch it. There's no need to spread unnecessary hate onto their channel. It actually reached the point where I stopped crediting videos in the description because I didn't want people to find the original video, because their channel would be absolutely destroyed by mindless people disliking and just generally hating on them. And my attempt to protect these people backfired by getting copyright strikes from people arguing that I didn't give them fair use by linking their videos in the description. So I just have to say, don't leave unnecessary hate, guys. I'm sick and tired of people witch hunting the channels I'm talking about, leaving dislikes, negative comments, all this hate, and the guy feels like absolute shit when I just used this video as a joke. Lieutenant Corbis was a perfect example of how you guys can do really good deeds, so please try and aim for more stuff like that in the future. Now, we've addressed that it's herd mentality that has caused all this hate, not Leafy himself. So, is the FUPA mastermind H3H3 behind this all along? Is he trying to destroy Leafy's channel so he could be claimed the YouTube god of comedy? Probably not. It's just a shame that these two content creators are at loggerheads now, because I enjoy Leafy's content and I enjoy H3H3's as well. They both make great original content. But what a lot of people don't notice with these YouTube personalities is that 99% of all YouTubers put on a persona. They project their voice more than they normally would in real life. They've got a more outgoing personality. And the thing is with a lot of these YouTubers under the mask past YouTube, they can be completely different people. Like, for example, recently I've actually had a lot of private messages sent to me of H3H3 giving me a lot of shit, saying how my channel is cancer, saying how I'm completely unoriginal, and I'm a total sociopath. He's also tried asking YouTubers to make pyrocynical exposed videos to get a bunch of hate sent to my channel. Now, even though Ethan said all this shit about me, and I'm pretty sure he'd kill me if he saw me in real life, I'm gonna respect his privacy and not show any of these messages. Except that one, because it's genuinely funny.
Kid. Like, what the fuck, man? Can you just find, like, someone to pick on your own size? Like, I mean, seriously, dude. What's going on? You're just picking on kids. What's cool about this?
I mean, he does make a good point. I'm pretty cancerous.
I see trees of green, red roses bloom. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world!
Now, I want to make a really important point. Just because I've shown this screenshot, please do not go onto his channel and leave hate comments or dislikes, saying stuff like,
"Oh my god, he said something bad about Pyro Army, hashtag free Pyro."
Like, guys, we get it. Someone talks shit about me online. Like, just because he's been exposed publicly doesn't mean it hasn't happened before. Now, obviously, I don't accept the fact that Ethan has been messaging other YouTubers in an attempt to get a video made about me exposing me to get a bunch of hate on my channel, but that's obviously a completely different topic. He is still entitled to his own opinion at the end of the day. The point I'm trying to make showing you that is behind YouTube, people can be extremely different and they can be motivated by different things. Like, for example, I've seen YouTubers expose other YouTubers, not because of what they're talking about, but because they've recently passed them in subscribers or views, and it's literally fueled by jealousy. I'm not saying in any way that Ethan's video was because of that, but it's just an example. And at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all say or do stupid stuff that gets us in some shit that we didn't expect it to. Ethan was just shit talking me and he got caught. He doesn't really deserve getting a massive amount of hate just because of that little slip up, surely. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I give a shit about what Ethan said to me. I'm pretty sure that 99% of the YouTube community absolutely despise me. In conclusion to the whole feud between Ethan and Leafy, I think both parties are in the wrong to an extent. Leafy because he can act over aggressive sometimes in his videos and really instigate some hate among other people and other channels. And Ethan because he believes that it's entirely Leafy's doing that these channels get hated on, but it's not. It's herd mentality that kicks in. Personally, I fucking despise this YouTube drama. All it does is separate people, and the only person who benefits from drama in the long run is your boy Killer Meme Star. I feel that YouTubers need to set their differences aside. If you don't like a particular content or don't enjoy it, don't watch it. The main point Ethan makes in his rant video about Leafy is the fact that the YouTubers he talks about gets loads of hate and dislikes and just general negativity. And in my opinion, Leafy doesn't outright tell these people to go hate on their channel, so he isn't exactly the head of this hate instigation. But at the same time, Leafy's never really tried to curb his fans or make any kind of video to announce that people shouldn't go onto other channels and hate it. With me, I've only had to make an announcement video once before this, and that was with Gleesh Gaming. He was this kid that played Five Nights at Freddy's and Gmod and stuff, and I did a video on him and he got a lot of hate, and the kid was literally willing to quit YouTube. So then I made a video telling people to stop and to leave him alone and show him support, and you guys did it. You showed him overwhelming support, and now he's flourishing on YouTube. He's doing amazingly, just like Lieutenant Corbis. So clearly you guys that watch my video, you have good intentions. The same with Leafy or any other YouTuber. We just need to make it more clear that you shouldn't go onto other channels and hate on them, and hopefully this video will do that. To conclude the video, I feel that both parties are at fault. Leafy never really addressed to his fan base that they shouldn't go and hate on other channels. And Ethan because he assumed that Leafy was this bully that sent his subscribers to their channels to mass hate and dislike. The purpose of me making this video is hopefully to diffuse the herd mentality as much as I can. If I sided with either Ethan or Leafy, the shitstorm would have just got way out of hand and it would have fueled the circle jerk so much more. So instead of fanning the flames, I'm trying to hopefully put them out with this video. I'm hoping that Leafy and Ethan can sort out their differences, because at the moment I'm going through the YouTube comment section on Leafy's videos, Ethan's and mine, and the amount of people that can't make their own decision and they side with whatever video has the most views or the most likes. They're literally letting YouTubers manipulate their decision for them when they should have a decision of their own. I'm hoping by you watching this video you get a bit more clarity on the situation and you're able to make your own decisions instead of other people making them for you. I think the hate on Leafy and Ethan needs to stop now, just a blank slate. If you don't enjoy their content, just don't watch them. There's no need to keep the fire burning. Thank you all so much for watching. I know that this was a long ass video, but I needed to get a lot of points across. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna go downstairs and drink a liter of water because my throat is literally a fucking canyon right now. Thanks for watching, guys.
She disappeared across the boardwalk. She keeps the sunset bright with movement in her eyes. She knows she gets away with murder. Swallows up your heart of gold, and I don't know just where we've got to go. Whoa.